Hey Ty, I see that we're doing the same two films for our term paper. I really like the structure of your outline and I can really see where your thoughts are going and how you support your thesis. The main thing with your outline is that I think it would be very beneficial if you were able to dive into the emotions and underlying intentions of each character, which goes to reveal the harm that is ultimately caused through revenge at the end of each. So your point one is a very strong point to be made, and I see that you have a lot of pieces of evidence that support your claim. I think it would be very nice, as I just said, to kind of go into each character and dive into how they are feeling and maybe why they are saying or doing what they are, and to whom they are doing it to for that film. Same for your supporting point two. Kind of dive into Pino's discrimination against Mookie and the other African Americans of the city. For your point two, I think it would be nice to kind of highlight how Cleopatra shows power over Hans and how Hans is manipulated through her actions. I think a good scene to look at is how Cleopatra talks to Hans in a very kind of sweet and manipulative manner when she's giving him his medicine in his little cargo space. But yes, that's the main thing for point two. And in point three, your last point, I think I kind of want to add that I'm not too sure if the freaks end up killing Hercules. I remember from the professor's video and explanation that I think he was kind of punished in a different sort of way. I think his testicles were cut off and was forced to be a tenor at the end of the film. So I think if that's correct, maybe you can kind of relate that in a different aspect to your main thesis. And yeah, I think your concluding point ties much into what you are saying here, and all your thoughts are expressed very well. It's just in your outline, I think it would be very beneficial if you can kind of represent and express how each character is feeling and why they come to seek revenge at the end of the films. But yeah, other than that, very good term paper outline.